It is no secret that Minecraft has changed a lot over the years, from getting its main developer snapped out of existence to getting bought by Microsoft. In this video we're gonna be playing Minecraft 1.7.3. We're gonna be experiencing by first hand how Minecraft was in 2011. With that out of the way, let's begin. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video by me, Astrei, and today we're going to be playing Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. This is an old version of Minecraft. This is a very nostalgic experience, and I'm going to be explaining why we're playing this version in particular in a sec. But before we begin, I want to thank you all so much for the support on my previous video. Right now it has 900 views, which is a record for me. And I want to thank you all so much for sharing and liking my video. I had so much fun making it. Please remember to subscribe and share if you guys want more. And yeah, we are now in this world. And yeah, now I want to explain some things. Why are we playing Minecraft 1.7.3 in particular? Well, this is one of the oldest versions of Minecraft. This is actually the beta. And it has a lot of differences as modern Minecraft. For example, I can't have a skin, we can't sprint, as you guys can hear I'm double tapping, and no, I can't run. We don't have a hunger bar, the textures were different, there weren't many mobs, and hi sheep, we're gonna call you Joey. I love you, Joey. And these versions of Minecraft, although they carry like a lot of you know, like nostalgic value, people actually love them because of how simple they were, and they remind us of what Minecraft could have been. You know, this is like a very it's like a product of its time, you know, it's a little time capsule. And some people prefer this version of Minecraft because it was incomplete, and some people actually prefer the newer versions because they have more features. And I think both points of view are absolutely valid, but personally I feel that these old versions of Minecraft have a lot more charm, as you know, the current versions of Minecraft are very, in my opinion, very artificial, I guess. Like, they have so much content, but it feels like made by a lot of people, you know. It's like the vibe you get when you look at an independent animation versus what you get when you watch a Disney film. Like, yeah, the Disney film might look better, but the indie film has just more passion, you know? And like back in Minecraft 1.7.3, like in this beta, only 3 people were working on Minecraft, which is very crazy to think about. And back then, like, in my opinion, Minecraft wasn't really like a game. I really think, oh yeah, and the game doesn't have like many shortcuts. It's like really annoying sometimes. Oh yeah, but as I was saying, Minecraft back then was only made by 3 people, and it's crazy to think about because this game was a tool more than a game, because it just gave you like the assets of you being able to create something. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but like right now you have bosses and you have dimensions and you have a bunch of things to do, and back then the game was just get blocks and build things, you know? And some people might be like, Astrei, isn't the whole point of a game to have content? And yeah, I do agree, but I feel that Minecraft felt a lot more adventurous and filled with wonder back when it was old. This version was released in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And back then I was like 6 years old, I'm currently like 18. And I don't know, I remember that I used to play the Minecraft, what it was called, like Minecraft Lite or something for the iPad. So it was around this time. And you know, I feel like the game was, I don't know, there was something special about it, because right now everyone is so good at Minecraft, you have to keep up with the updates and stuff. And back then you just had to hop in and play the game, you know? You didn't have to like keep up with the mob boats or whatever the fuck Dream is doing right now, you know? It was just, you can get in and you can play. I'm gonna be like talking about personal stuff now. Well, not necessarily personal stuff, but I do want to talk about like what goes behind the scenes from like the Astrei channel. But like back in the past, Like, oh yeah, in an ancient past, you know. Some years ago, I actually did have another YouTube channel. It wasn't a big channel or anything. I just like did my own thing, played a lot of Animal Crossing and shit, and it was really fun. And like, although I want to make more quote-unquote professional content now, I don't want my channel to feel like a chore. So I want to like make games about like, make videos about games that are like, you know, fun and scary. But I also want this channel to be about me. You know, I really like channels that are full of video essays. But when people watch those channels, they don't really watch them for the person behind it. They only watch it for the things they have to say, you know? And I don't want that. I want people to like follow me for who I am and the stuff I like, not like because I am just playing something or just because I am talking about a morbid topic, you know? And yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense or if I'm even gonna post this video. But yeah, also back in beta, there weren't many blocks, like at all. So buildings were a lot more simple, and I personally prefer that. Like, you know, there's people like, what's he called, like Grian or something? He's a really good builder. But like, I personally get turned off when people do really impressive structures. Makes me, the game crashed. It makes me feel like a noob, you know? And I really like the aesthetic of old Minecraft buildings. I'm gonna put some pictures in like in the background just so you guys know what I'm talking about. And yeah, you guys are gonna be like, Astrei, it's just because you suck and you're not a good builder. And yeah, that's exactly the problem. Oh yeah, sheeps don't drop meat. I also said sheeps, I meant sheep. Also yeah, the music was made by C148 or something. C114? I don't know. You guys know who I'm talking about. That guy's a fucking genius. Very good composer. And I don't know, Minecraft had such charming music. I remember back in 2011 I used to play Minecraft a lot with my cousins, and we would watch a lot of Minecraft videos, like very, very old school Minecraft videos. And we always talked about how moody the Minecraft music was. And we were actually like kinda scared. We were like, oh no, turn it off, the piano's playing! Because we were stupid fucking children. But now that I'm a boomer, I can say that, I don't know, it's very comforting. Might be because of nostalgia, but like, I don't know, I feel the music is very fitting. And well, I don't know if it's me, but in the latest versions of Minecraft, I feel I don't play with music. And I don't know, I don't even remember if modern Minecraft has music or not. And yeah, well, I think we can now talk about the time Notch sold Minecraft to Microsoft. This is a very, well, I've seen it's a somewhat controversial topic. I've seen people say it was a good thing, I've seen people say it's a bad thing. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that informed in the topic, like I'm not a Notch expert or anything. And yeah, as you guys know, Notch has some interesting opinions, to say the least. And I feel that, personally, Minecraft should have stayed like as an indie game. Obviously, if you can get like support from bigger companies, your game can be a lot better. But in my opinion, I do feel that's what kills most games. I feel that back in the old internet, like 2009, 2010, game developing was a lot different, because it was about just random people making random games, and if your game was picked up by just random kids online, you would have a lot of success. And I think it's getting dark now. Oh fuck. Okay, we should dig down, I think. Yeah, I don't have any what's it called? Coal. So we're kind of fucked, but I have an idea. Anyways, as I was saying, back then the only thing you needed to make it in the game industry was just luck. And speaking of luck, we just got some coal. You just needed luck. You didn't have to have the cleanest or most professional looking game. You just had to like had luck. And right now, I feel that game making is a lot stupider. As a wannabe indie developer, I can tell you guys that I've noticed that a lot of games that have cool concepts and shit don't really make it unless they're bought by a bigger company. Like, don't get me wrong, as I said, it's okay to like sell your games or sell your IPs or whatever. But I do feel that it's a lot nicer and cozier to think about like, oh, this game was made by a college student and that college student is now rich, instead of, okay, yeah, that's a cave sound. Okay, anyway, it was a lot cooler to think about like, oh yeah, well, this game was made by two kids in their living room and I'm having fun and they're living their best life. But right now, it feels like, not to throw shade, but for example, like the game Cult of the Lamb, it had to like get published by Devolver Digital, and same thing with Fall Guys, and they eventually, like, Devolver Digital got bought by Epic Games, and I feel it's a real shame. Like, as I said, I don't want to get like taken out of context. It's totally fine to sell your games, because a publisher can make wonders for like marketing and that sort of thing. But I do feel it makes it, I don't know, like the process becomes a lot more industrialized instead of like a homebrew thing. And I don't know, I think it's sad because also your games now have to like cater to a certain group of people instead of just being your passion, because like people need to make money and they need to like make a product that sells. And if you want to make a specific sort of video game, and there's Iron, let's go. And if you want to make a specific game, you might not make it, like, simply. And it's very, very sad to think about that sometimes you'll have to put your morals away, or not necessarily your morals, but your vision away, just to, like, fit what the people may want. Back in the past, it was just like, oh, if I want to make a game, I'll add whatever I like, and if people like it, good, and if they don't, well, fuck you, I guess. And it was cool, but right now, if you want a successful game, you have to, like, have reference to YouTubers, or, like, try to get a sponsor, and it's not about if your game, if it's not about luck. If you can be lucky enough to get people to look at your game, it's more about people, like, being actually interested enough to play your game. Like, your game can blow up and everyone can hear about it, but if it's not interesting to play, people won't play it. And that's why you can see a lot of games with goofy mechanics now, or you can see a lot of games with the battle royale concept, because it's what people want, and if you don't have those things, people might not even play it. I feel that's the same thing with anime and fan service. If you don't give the coomers what they want, they won't watch your show. It could be written by a genius. Holy fuck, it's dark. I can't see shit. Oh my god, well, I'm going back in. If you don't give the coomers what they want, the coomers won't watch your show. And like, the anime fans are fucking 90% coomers and 10% intellectuals who watch Rick and Morty. So fuck them, you know? I've heard a phrase that perfectly encapsulates what I'm trying to say here. That capitalism is killing art. People should have the freedom to make what they want, but that's easier said than done. And it's a real shame, because, you know, if you want to make it out there, you have to maybe change your vision for your game. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. But the fact that you have to alter your original vision and that you're like constrained by what might sell, it's a real shame. And I don't know, it just bums me out. I remember growing up in like an internet side where, like, Club Penguin, it was made by this guy called Lance whatever the fuck. And I don't know, it was crazy to think about that. You know, it was just a guy and like two other people who like also became part of the project. Oh my god, the zombie noise scared the fuck out of me. Who also became part of the project, and they eventually got big enough to get like their game bought by Disney, and it was awesome, and it's like a very cool success story where like some random kids made a big enough game to get seen by Disney and become rich. But like the story doesn't end there. Like eventually the game got shut down by Disney itself because they couldn't keep up with what the internet was changing to become, you know? I don't know if I'm making sense. But like the Disney got stuck in this cycle of the game where it was all about collaborations and, oh, in this month we're gonna be celebrating our new movie. And like, oh yeah, we can't fuse pickaxes, fuck. The game became more of like an advert more than a game, you know? And like, it's really frustrating, really frustrating to like know that the guy Lance, he was in an interview in like 2012, and he said that he had really bright dreams for Club Penguin. He said that, oh, I can see kids from around the world playing my game in 2020 and in 2030 and in 40 and 50 years from now. People are still gonna play my game because freedom never ends. And it didn't, because Disney didn't play their cards right. Eventually all of the people working on the game left. And I don't know, I feel that, as I said, even though Notch isn't exactly the best person, the original vision of Minecraft was a lot cooler than what we have now. It's crazy to think about that Microsoft, who is one of the companies who has most of the resources and money available, can only add a mob per year, you know? And they always take so long. I really fucking hate Microsoft, you know? They're like Yandere Dev, the company. They make shit products with shit interfaces, and they kill the imagination and the design philosophies of everything they buy, you know? So yeah, fuck Microsoft. I feel that the game could have been a lot, as I said, it could have stayed cozier, and it could have been about what the players make out of it more than the experiences that the game introduces, so you don't die of boredom, which, as I said, nothing wrong with adding content. And in fact, I think the game is, in that aspect, a lot more enjoyable because of the like quests. But although we have that, we need to remind ourselves that back in like 2013 maybe, Notch said that he was indeed planning on making a Minecraft sequel, and it was gonna like contain stuff involving space and very cool things. And I don't know, it breaks my heart that the game is now just a very big wasteland, you know? It might have, you know, like a couple of villages here and there and a temple and a dimension, but in the end the game feels, I don't know, lackluster. And like, the only way you can truly keep up with the game is if you're outside of the game. Like, you need to watch the interviews, you need to be involved in the mob votes, you need to watch and Venom's new video, you have to watch stream, just so you know the new features of Minecraft. And back then it was just, if you discover it by your own, you've already won, if that makes sense. And I don't know, it's like getting kicked in the balls. Astrei, this is a very long tangent. Yes, I know this feels like a very long tangent, but I'm very passionate about this. As I said, I do want to be a game designer when I grow up. And I don't know, when you have many creative individuals trying to put their vision out there, which is already hard enough, getting their vision altered because of what a company wants is such a fucking pain in the ass. Speaking of pain in the ass, there's a creeper. Oh man, there's another creeper. Why aren't they stopping? Fuck you, you bitch. I don't wanna die, I don't have a shield. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, my game almost crashed. And yeah, before we end this episode, we are gonna make a little tiny home. You know, nothing big, nothing out of this world, But I do want to end this episode on what Minecraft is supposed to be, which is just a fun exploration game. Okay, as you can see, the terrain generation was also very different, and I don't know, it feels like a cooler game to explore. As I said, I used to play this on the iPad, and eventually my dad helped me pirate it. Right now this version of the game is actually bought, so please don't get mad at me. I did buy it. But yeah, back then, I don't know, it felt magical that I could just explore and make a world of my own. And I was a kid, and I never finished, well, quote unquote finished any of my Minecraft save files. Well, because then again, Minecraft doesn't have a clear objective. But also, I never finished it because I was also bored, which is fair because I only played in single player. But you know, although I'm like heavily criticizing Minecraft in this episode, please don't get the wrong idea. I do love this game, and it's the game I probably always go back to playing. You know, like there's games like Isaac and, you know, all that sort of thing. But like, you know, games like Minecraft never truly die, in my opinion. So yeah, sorry for the rants. Let's get over here and let's play some wood. Let's do this. Okay, I'll finish like the bridge later, maybe if you guys like this video. So we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna carve this part out just so we have a cozy little base. As I said, I feel that's the attractive of old Minecraft, that building was so simple, so easy, and you didn't need to have like, oh, here's like my thing to get netherite, and my brewing stand, and my enchantment table, which, by the way, I actually do love the enchanting mechanic, but like, I don't know, it was so pretty to have a game where you just build shit, and that was it. And as I said, like, nothing wrong with like complex mechanics. I think Minecraft is actually in a very decent state right now. It's very fun to play, and I actually should like make a series on it, like a proper series, because I've actually never ever finished Minecraft, not even in my spare time. I've never finished this game. I've never killed the Ender Dragon. So maybe that's something we could do in the future. And if we don't, then it will just be a nice little experiment. And as I said, maybe if you guys like this video, we could try visiting older versions of Minecraft. And maybe if you guys like it even more, I'll just make this a series, like Astrei plays old Minecraft, wah, you know? So yeah, I really don't want to like take a while making this base. I just want to finish this, and maybe, you know what, let's make a chest. Let's make a very epic chest just to put our shit here. Okay, it's looking that way. Oh, also chests weren't small. That's cool. But yeah, let's save this and let's end the episode right here. So let's see if we can have third person. Yes, we can. Okay, but we can't see your faces. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was actually really fun to make. It was kind of like a podcast. Remember that if you guys like this video, please comment down something, whatever the hell you want, and just leave your support here. I really need it, as I'm a YouTuber who's just starting out. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys had fun in this little retrospective adventure, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.